Over the last few weeks, I've received some amazing feedback, comments, and questions from working parents who are ready to start their journey to a more balanced life. Let me tell you how much I truly love and appreciate every single note. So thank you. But one common question has been asked, and that is, how do I start living a more balanced life ASAP? My response? Start with two things. The first is to prioritize yourself. The second is what we are going to talk about today. Welcome to the Working Mom Mindset Podcast with me, Andryanna. I am learning to live a more balanced and intentional life as a working mom of 3 boys. My mission? To help other working parents enjoy the juggle with less stress and more ease. Let me help you as we work together to live through the chaos of work and family life and do it with grace, joy, and fun. What do you think? Are you ready? Hello. Thank you so much for having a listen today. I can't wait to share this episode with you. So let's get right into it. Recently, when asked how to start living a more balanced life right now, my answer has been to start with 2 things. Number 1, put yourself first. A topic that I've touched on Instagram at the Working Mom Mindset, and something that we will definitely get into more on other episodes of this show. The second way to start living a more balanced and intentional life now is to set healthy boundaries. And that's what the focus for this episode is. Boundaries, why you need them, and how they will immediately change your life for the better. And I'm going to help you decide on some boundaries that you can set today. Okay. The way I see it, healthy boundaries are the rules we set to help us stay on the right path. Basically, boundaries are an essential tool that are part of our better balance wheelhouse. Boundaries can be useful in many areas of our life, at work and at home, with friends, family, and with ourselves. And while boundaries are typically limitations or restrictions that we set, in my experience, having personal and professional boundaries actually helps me to grow, find space, and lead life intentionally instead of chaotically. Think about it this way. Boundaries are the ways we can learn from and prevent further mistakes. They say hindsight is 20/20, right? So when we experience issues, unwanted stress, or disorder in our life day to day, we can look back and pinpoint areas where we may want to set a boundary to prevent that stressor from reoccurring. I find that it really allows us to be honest in a way that keeps us from teetering on feelings of frustration, maybe resentment, or just unnecessary stress. Boundaries puts us in control by allowing us to choose the parameters we need to thrive and feel in balance. It frees us from a lot of guilt, disappointment, and those moments that we feel like ripping our hair out. Anyone else? Anyone else get that feeling, or is that just me? I don't know. Okay, so here's the biggest secret I learned when setting boundaries. The secret that I didn't realize is that the boundary is for you, the person who's setting it, and it's not for anyone else. And it is set to help you and you alone. From my experience, I can say that it takes a huge weight off of my shoulders, knowing where things stand in many areas of my life. And it allows me to feel in better control of this super busy, unpredictable life of work, family, and everything else that goes along with it. So here's a quick example. My husband and I were recently discussing how the pace of our lives has been getting busier lately. And we noticed some changes in our kids' behaviors and in our own stress levels. So we decided that we would spend Sunday afternoons and evenings at home for the next little while. No visits to grandparents' houses, no hosting dinners at our house, No excursions, nothing. Just the five of us and Charlie, our dog, hanging out at home. This gives us the space to play, to rest, tidy up, and prepare for the week ahead. Even though the aforementioned things like going to grandparents' house is fun and we super enjoy them, we find that piling on too much can leave everyone tired by the end of the day, and we're feeling really rushed by bedtime, and that has often led to tears from our kids and frustrations from Ryan and I. So a healthy boundary was set. Sundays will be spent at home. And of course, no sooner did we set this boundary than did we get an invitation from my mom for Sunday prime rib dinner, an invitation that we would typically love to accept. Remembering our boundary, I had to lovingly decline, and after explaining to her why, she totally understood. So how do you go about setting healthy boundaries now? Here's a couple of ways that I find help. So 2 ways. The first is to think back and try to recall instances or situations that left you angry, upset, stressed, or tired, either physically or mentally tired. Do you notice any patterns? Does anything or does anyone jump out at you? For instance, you may notice that after staying up late, binge watching something on Netflix, that you're kind of impatient with your kids in the morning. So you may want to set a personal boundary of turning off the TV at a certain time on weeknights. Or you may notice that you're feeling resentful at work because you're always the one who helps others with their work, and that leaves less time for you to do your own, making you have to stay late often. So you may want to say no or not right now when others are asking for help, or only set certain blocks of time to help others once your tasks are completed. The queen of TV drama herself, Ms. Shonda Rhimes, has an automatic reply message sent to her email that notes that she does not read or reply to emails in the evenings. If Shonda freaking Rhimes can set healthy boundaries, so can you. The second way that you can look to set some boundaries to feel more balanced is to think of areas where you want to create space. Are there places in your life where things could be easier? Okay, so in this way, are there boundaries that you can set to allow for it to be easier? Similar to my Sunday stay-at-home boundary, this method looks to make boundaries to support you. It may look like a calendar overhaul at work where you only read and reply to emails at a certain time, or you only set meetings in certain parts of the day, leaving maybe your best and most productive times to when you really need to focus on those important tasks. Or it could be to set healthy boundaries with yourself and checking social media to eliminate distractions and feeling overwhelmed with other people's lives, the news, and just general negativity. I recently set a boundary like this for myself, and I completely removed all of the notifications so nothing pops up on my phone anymore. And I only check my social media accounts during certain times of the day when I know that all of the other tasks that I wanted to complete have been done. It helps big time. Here's another secret that I learned. For the most part, we're the only ones who think that others will care when a boundary is set. The truth is that the world will keep on spinning with these restrictions in place, and you will feel a lot better because of them. And if you come across anyone who is upset about the boundary that you've set, chances are that task or that item that you've limited was likely unhealthy to begin with, and releasing it will only make things better for you. So please do not give in and do not feel any guilt about the healthy boundaries that you are setting. And one more thing, boundaries can change. Setting a boundary is not a permanent life sentence, but a tool that can be used for as long as we need it. The beauty is that we set these boundaries and we can loosen the reins or remove them as we see fit if they're no longer serving us. So try it today. Set some boundaries and send me a note. Let me know how it works for you. And that is today's episode. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Working Mom Mindset podcast. If you like listening, I would love it if you could give it a good rating and review. And please share with someone who you think could benefit from setting some healthy boundaries in their life too. Until the next episode, you can find me on Instagram at the Working Mom Mindset. I look forward to seeing you there, and I look forward to seeing you here next time. Take good care. Bye for now.